I do sometimes something that my friend Susan Hyatt calls pre-capping, which is like, you know how there's a recap that's like after something has happened, you recap it. She pre-caps. So she says, okay, I'm going to do this thing, right? Like if y'all have a goal for what you want to accomplish before the end of the year, right? You could say you pre-cap. And so what that means is you write a letter to yourself, or you could write it to a friend, right? And say, hey y'all, guess what happened? I did this and I did that, and all of these things happened, and I made these moves, and here was the response, and here's how much money I made, and here's how successful it was, and I'm so happy. And like, just like writing a letter to yourself, pre-capping what you believe is going to happen. Like before a launch, you could do this. Before other special events or big milestones, you can do this. And you could even encourage your team to do it too for like big projects, right? And then you're going to read it in 3 months, right? Like after when you hit that goal, and go back and read and see what happened. And part of it is training your brain, right? To think differently. And then part of that pre-capping letter also is saying, here's how I'm going to celebrate all of the success. And you could even, Susan pre-caps by like, I'm gonna buy myself a gift before the launch. To say this was about to happen. I'm kind of that mindset too. Like I will definitely be like, okay, we're gonna go ahead, and we had a good book launch, so I'm gonna put this beach house under contract before the book even launches.
Claim the win now.
Because I'm just gonna claim it now.
Motivation.
Yes. Yeah. For some people, that would stress them out, but I think it's a good way, the pre-capping at least, and the pre-building in the celebration, right? Booking the trip or whatever it is, to make sure that you are putting yourself always in a positive light, always in a positive mindset. Because here's the thing. This is something that I heard Myron Golden say. He says, like, whatever you believe about the future is a lie, right? We actually don't know what's going to happen in the future, right? So like we could say, I'm going to end the year with XYZ done, or with a certain amount of money in the bank, or whatever thing you want to accomplish. You're lying, because you actually don't know what's going to happen, right? So if you're going to lie to yourself, tell yourself good lies rather than bad lies. Tell yourself lies that serve you rather than lies that make you feel like you can't make it happen, right? So tell yourself something like, I'm going to hit my goals, and I'm so excited about how we're going to make this happen, right? Instead of telling yourself, it's never going to work, it's going to fail, I'm going to struggle, I'm going to file for bankruptcy, right? This is what we do. No one's going to want my stuff. And you manifest it because you bring that energy into it. And then when you're in that energy, you're not going to feel in momentum when you're doing the action steps, right? To get the thing. So if you're bringing like crappy energy and Eeyore vibes, right, to the action steps themselves, it's not going to attract the people that you want. It's not going to help you grow your business. You know what I mean? So you gotta shift how you even approach it. When I write copy, I need to be in a good mood. I need to be like, listen, guess what, y'all, right? Like I have to be excited about what I'm doing. Don't bring that energy into it. Because I think if you add the bad energy, it actually causes a negative outcome.
Anybody watching this in the chat, you can tell us in the chat. Anyone been bringing bad Eeyore, grumpy energy to your project?
I'm looking at your answers right now.
I mean, we can admit anyone been bringing that energy to the project you're working on.
Jennifer's like, tell yourself good lies. Yes. Actually, in the chat, I want you guys to do an exercise. First, put in there a lie that you've been telling yourself that's not serving you. Go ahead and release that lie. Whether it's, I don't think we're going to make our goals by the end of the year. Whether it's, I don't think we're going to have the team. Anything that's not serving you. And then after you've put that into the world and let that go ahead and put into the chat, what's the new thing that you're going to tell yourself about your future?
I love that. I love